Hey everyone, and welcome back to Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon. On this video, we're doing our first arena battle to move our arena rank from 30F to 29F, and this arena battle will be against Invincible Rummy. But before we do that arena battle, let me actually head over to the parts shop. I want to try out a new weapon in this arena battle, and that would be the shotgun. Something I've been considering trying out. So we're going to pick up this SG-026 Haldeman. And it's got high attack power and high impact, low rounds. But we want the job to be done quickly with this weapon. Weight's lower and EN load is lower. So that looks pretty good to me. So we'll go ahead and buy that. That'll drop us to 1,636,804 currency. And let's go ahead and equip it. But let's not equip it to our tetrapod. Let's actually take a bipedal build in there, because I think we're gonna want the speed. The tetrapod's more for like floating over the battlefield, and I need something up close and personal and fast. So let's go ahead and save what we have to our tetrapod, and then we'll load up our bipedal one. And we'll put the shotgun in here. All right, I believe we are ready. So let's head on over to the arena. Enter the Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program. Arena, fight virtual battles against copies of ACs created using All Minds Mercenary/Craft data from the Arena menu. Win arena battles to obtain OST chips, opponent AC data, and opponent emblems. You can use OST chips to perform OS upgrades. All right, so to get to 29F, we are fighting Invincible Rummy. The reward for this is 35,000 currency, and we get 2 of those OST chips. So, Invincible Rummy, AC Mad Stomp. A member of RAD, a dozer faction. Like many other dozers, Rummy is utterly addicted to coral-based drugs, and in his perpetually addled state, he has convinced himself that he is an invincible demigod. Even should reality intervene with a costly defeat, he will forget about the setback entirely by the next day. Only death can dispel his notions of invincibility now. All right, we are ready. Let's fight him. Begin the program.
Welcome to the Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program. First subject AC, Mad Stomp. Call sign, Invincible Rummy. Commencing evaluation.
Main system, activating combat mode.
All right, here we go. We want to be up close and personal, but we'll start with our missiles. Give him that shotgun. Ooh, that's good impact. I like that. Oh, that's very good impact. Oh my God, yes. All right, staggered him. Oh, look at that combo. That was nasty. Yeah, I could get used to this. It's not bad. He seems to have a shotgun of his own. Let me give him some blades. Oh, I missed. But yeah, it just keeps that constant pressure on his stagger gauge. I really like that. The missiles at this range, though, are not working. We're probably going to have to drop the missiles, but the shotgun did some work.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
Yeah, I don't think the missiles are going to work so well with the shotgun, just staying constantly up close like that. Verified. 38 seconds. That's all the time we needed. OST chips obtained. 2. AC data acquired. Mad Stomp, Invincible Rummy. Emblem acquired. The Footprint. All right, and with that win, you can see over on the right side of the screen, our arena rank has increased to 29F. Let's head on over to OS tuning and see what this is all about. Apply OS upgrades to your AC. OS tuning. Expend OST chips in your possession to upgrade your AC's OS from the OS tuning menu. Upgrading the OS unlocks features and improves functionality. OST chips can be obtained in the arena. All right, so there's a whole bunch of upgrades you can get. We're gonna go ahead and check them all out, see which ones we might wanna start saving for. The first one is Boost Kick. Unlocks the ability to perform a boost kick. Boost kicks hit with heavy impact by combining the speed of an assault boost with the sheer weight of the AC. Now that sounds like it could be really cool as a gap closer. And just smash something with a ton of stagger right away and then maybe follow it up with a shotgun. So that's definitely one worth considering. It's only one OST chip, so maybe that's one we grab. There's a weapon bay. Unlocks the weapon bay feature for AC shoulders, allowing shoulder weapons to be replaced with additional hand weapons. So you can get some hand weapons up on the shoulders. I can see that being good. Like maybe you can make like an all shotgun build and just unload like 4 shotguns. Something to consider. Weight control. Unlocks the ability to sortie when AC is overburdened and to manually purge weapons. Purging weapons reduces weight load and improves speed. So this is kind of weird. Like apparently you could just be overweight. I don't know what implications that has. And then once you've like used the weapon you wanted to use, you just drop it on the ground, I guess. So that's kind of interesting. I don't really understand why I would want to do that. But maybe there's some special cases. Then we have manual aiming. Unlocks the ability to perform manual aiming. Allows for manual reticle control, but practical usage calls for experienced technique. So you hold R3 to enable manual aiming, and then R3 with manual aiming on disables it. Hey man, if you're really good at manual aim, that would be better because there is some lock-on time, but I think that's for the pros. I don't know if I'm gonna ever mess with that. We'll see. Maybe you could like invest your points somewhere else and not like worry about lock-on stat at all and get something else instead. I don't know, something to maybe consider. Then there's quick turn. Unlocks the quick turn ability, allowing the AC to perform snap turns to side or rear directions. Circle and left as a quick turn. I haven't really had problems turning. And not only that, but I can boost in any direction, so I don't really see that being useful. Then there's Assault Armor. Unlocks core expansion Assault Armor and allows it to be installed. Assault Armor creates a pulse explosion centered on the AC, canceling out enemy fire and creating a damaging area of effect shockwave. So maybe if you want to like go in for a sword slash, you could activate that and just stop anything from hitting you and interrupting you. I don't know if it works against missiles. It says enemy fire, so maybe everything, but that could be interesting. Get up close and personal, damage them over... Is it overtime? No, damage them immediately with a shockwave and potentially like blow out any missiles and other fire. Maybe. Then there's Pulse Protection. Unlocks core expansion Pulse Protection and allows it to be installed. Pulse Protection creates a pulse barrier in a fixed position, providing cover from enemy fire until the barrier reaches its durability or time limit. I can see this being really good if we have like a boss that just absolutely barrages us and we kind of have nowhere to go. We could drop down a pulse and survive the onslaught. Outside of that, I don't see it being very useful because I'm never gonna want to stop moving. Well, I don't know. You could just, if you can shoot through it and they can't shoot, like if you can shoot through it but they can't shoot through it, maybe there's some useful applications there. Then we have Pulse Armor. Unlocks core expansion Pulse Armor and allows it to be installed. Pulse Armor creates a pulse barrier that trails the AC, dramatically increasing defensive performance until it exceeds its durability or time limit. I don't quite understand this one. I don't know, like, is it just something that like follows you and shields you until you take a X amount of damage? I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna have to experiment with this one at some point to really understand it. Then there's Terminal Armor. Terminal Armor, or unlocks core expansion Terminal Armor and allows it to be installed. Terminal Armor automatically triggers a pulse barrier when the AC's AP reaches its limit, greatly enhancing defense until the barrier reaches its durability or time limit. When equipped, activates automatically when AP falls to 0. So this one is just a free revive, essentially. Like, oops, you died, but not really, you're back. And geez, that's expensive. That doesn't seem worth it to me. 5 OST chips. Kinetic weapons firing or fire control tuning optimizes fire control of AC and weapons to enhance all sources of kinetic damage, including melee weapons. So can get up to 15% if you want to invest your chips in this. I wonder if that's cumulative or not. I don't think so. I think that's the overall bonus it gives you. I don't think it gives you 3, then 6, then 9. I think it's just 3 each time. But still, that could be really good. Damage is damage. Explosive weapons, fuse control tuning, optimizes fuse control of AC and weapons to enhance all sources of explosive damage, excluding melee weapons. So same thing for explosive damage. Energy weapons, output control tuning, optimizes power output of AC and weapons to enhance all sources of energy damage, excluding melee weapons. Oh, that said excluding melee weapons up here for kinetic damage. I'm like, that doesn't sound right. Including. So yeah, melee has its own thing. So these are all excluding melee. So yeah, this one's for energy damage. Then there's melee weapons, drive control tuning, optimizes drive control of AC and weapons to enhance all sources of melee damage. Oh, and this one upgrades faster. Ooh, that's interesting, but it costs more. But I do like my melee damage. And 15% sounds pretty great. So maybe we go that route. Maybe. Direct hit modifier, damage tuning, improves the precision of attacks against staggered enemies, increasing damage dealt by direct hits. Now this is like, these two together could be devastating. Get the melee upgrades and then get the direct hit modifier for the damage tuning. So 15% on top of 15%. That could be great. Could be great. But it is expensive. Those are 4 apiece. I might invest here first, because like doing damage against staggered enemies is important. Access speed optimization improves object access speed by optimizing hacking and override functionality. So access speed plus 50% and then 100%. That doesn't seem worth it to me. I don't really know. Like, I guess if you're super impatient and you got nothing else to spend it on, but that seems like a throwaway ability. There's ACS dynamic deflection control tuning. Improves the precision of ACS-based bracing posture control, reducing damage received from enemy attacks. So that's a good little skill to invest into. Damage mitigation's always good, taking less damage. And then repair kits optimization improves the AC's ability to scan for damage, boosting the effectiveness of repair kits. So I can see if you're struggling with the game, this could be a good one. Having your repair kits heal you for more is great, but if you're going for S ranks, there's no point in getting this because you're gonna have to learn how to basically not use repair kits at all. So if you care about S ranks, I wouldn't even bother looking at this because you're gonna have to get better. The repair kits can't save your rank. So yeah, that's all of our options here. A few good ones. Well, I mean, there's a lot of good ones, but there's ones I'm really looking at. I like the boost kick. The weapon bay could be interesting. What was the other ones that were particularly interesting to me? I liked, was it this one? Yeah, this assault armor could be interesting, and it's only 1. So that could be interesting. And then I really like the melee damage one. The direct hit damage one for sure, because that just affects everything. So probably would invest in this before the melee damage one. And and then damage mitigation's another one would be thinking about. But I'm not ready to spend my chips just yet. I'm gonna hold on to them for a little bit before I throw them in something. All right, and then one other thing we wanted to look at, which this one kind of makes me laugh. We acquired the AC data for that Invincible Rummy. But the funny part is, we can't actually use it. You can see there's an exclamation mark error thing on it. We try to load it. Unable to load. The AC data includes parts you do not own. So kind of weird that they would give you the AC data and then you can't even use it. You would think that it would unlock the parts in the shop. Or maybe it does, and maybe I just haven't bought those parts yet. Maybe that's the deal. That might actually be what's going on. I probably just haven't bought all of the parts here. Now I'm kind of curious. I kind of want to buy the parts. Actually, I don't think I have that weapon. That looks interesting. So yeah, maybe I don't. That looks like almost like a Looks like a chainsaw. I kind of want that. He didn't get a chance to use it. I don't know. It looks like a chainsaw to me. Anyways, we can't load that AC data. And I don't even think it tells you what you're missing, which is kind of lame. Be nice if it did. But anyways, there we go. Our first arena battle. We won. We increased our arena rank. And we are done here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.